In this video, we are excited to introduce our innovative question generation system and showcase its practical application. Teachers face the challenge of anticipating students' understanding and potential queries while preparing course content. This proactive approach allows instructors to be well prepared for question and answering sessions, make necessary corrections to lecture content, and enhance online course resources. Consequently, a pedagogical support system that can generate questions reflecting students' inquiries about lecture content become imperative. Most recent studies primarily train their models on Wikipedia paragraphs and Stanford question answering datasets. While the Stanford question answering dataset is designed specifically for machine reading comprehension, where answers are readily available within the paragraphs, the nature of these questions may not fully capture the variety or depth of inquiries students typically pose. To address this limitation, we have curated paragraph and question pairs from esteemed online courses such as MIT OpenCourseWare and Stanford Online, aiming to obtain data that closely mirrors students' actual queries. Let's delve into the framework of our educational question generation system. The system comprises an educational transcript generator followed by a reference question generator and a student question generator. Teachers input an abstract of their lecture contents into the educational transcript generator, which then generates a corresponding paragraph based on the abstract. This generated paragraph serves as an input for two distinct question generators, and the student question generator further contains three different subtexts, generating actual, probable, and potential questions, which we will discuss in detail later. Ultimately, teachers receive reference questions and three different kinds of student questions for their use. The number of generated questions can be modified in our system, which we will show later in the demonstration section. For instance, consider a scenario where we provide an abstract about what planning involves. The educational transcript generator generates a paragraph expounding on the abstract, such as explaining planning and delayed consequences. This paragraph is then fed into both the reference question generator and the student question generator, generating insightful questions, some of which we are showcasing in the next page. Now let's delve into an illustrative example of both a reference question and three students' possible questions. The reference question: what does the term exploration mean in the context of reinforcement learning? Explicitly seeks clarification on the specific terminology, emphasizing the system's capacity to address fundamental concepts within the lecture content. On the other hand, consider the actual question: is there a scenario where planning would involve exploration? This question demonstrates the system's ability to anticipate and provide more nuanced inquiries. By posing a query that introduces an element of doubt and seeks further clarification, the actual question underscores the system's capability to engage with and address complex aspects of the lecture material. It exemplifies how our fine-tuned large language model empowers the student question generator to generate questions that go beyond basic definitions, fostering a deeper understanding of the subject matter. Now let's move on to a live demonstration of our demo system. The input block on the top is designated for the lecture abstract. Users can either input their own abstract or select one from the examples below. Clicking on the example buttons automatically fills in the corresponding abstract. After entering the abstract, users can specify the number and the type of questions they want the system to generate using the drop-down menus below. Actual student questions closely align with what students typically ask. Probable student questions reflect topics students may care about. and potential student questions estimate the inquiry students might have about course concepts. Teachers can switch between these three different kinds of questions to get a thorough suggestion. Upon pressing the Generate button, users can expect response from our generators, including the generated paragraph and the questions from both the student and reference question generators. Wait for about 10 to 15 seconds. The results will be shown here.